And I fully agree with the gentleman that even if they are going in the domestic market, the consumers who can pay that premium, they should also be fully convinced that it is meeting the standards. So I think branding part also we will emphasize in the Department of Commerce. Now, as you are fully aware, I need not tell you that if you look at the organic products, it is the process chain which is very, very important, because perhaps testing is only towards the end. But if you have a good system where farmers producer organizations, and I was very glad that they are very conscious of what they are producing, how they are producing. And you mentioned about the training part. I understand that training element is, I think, needs to be emphasized more, and we will be doing, I will ask APIDA that you please work on this training part so that in the whole value chain, which is from the farm to fork, at different level there are different operators. In fact, I just came to know that when you use fumigation, product is organic, but when you use fumigation, sometimes it contains those traces and maybe that product gets rejected despite being fully organic, right? So my point is that I think training is very, very important, that in the whole value chain, everybody who is handling that product, right from the picking up in the farm to converting it to packaging and then to exports, everybody should be conscious of the fact that they are dealing with a product which requires certain specifications. So I think these are very important issues which we are discussing for this market. In the current budget also, let me tell you that government has focused, and one thing is very, very clear, that India, and that has been a practice from time immemorial, that we have been doing natural farming and we have been producing organic products. And if you look at particularly, states in northeast or other hilly areas or other, areas which are neighboring forests, you will find that still a lot of natural farming is happening, organic farming is happening. The only issue is that when you do this natural farming or organic farming, and when you call your product an organic product, it requires certain credibility, it requires certain certification. You mentioned about that in domestic market also, we should be able to sell. So I think the only issue is not that the product is not natural or product is not organic, but whether the consumer, when he looks at your product, are they convinced that this product is organic product or not? So I think a lot of you also mentioned about that certification is very, very important, and therefore this NPOP certification system is a very good way of ensuring to the consumer that this particular product is organic product. So I think how we can improve that system of certification, how we can improve the system of testing. You talked about testing requirements particularly by different countries, particularly the countries where our exports are going, US and EU. So we have also taken a lot of efforts. In fact, the Additional Secretary Mr. Rajesh Agrawal told that US, now we are having, starting from I think only 2 or 3, now in a period of just 6 months we have been able to increase it to 10. Similarly, from Europe also we will be doing the same. We are also working on another important area, that is about the MRA, that is the Mutual Recognition Agreement, so that our NPOP is recognized by these countries as well as other countries, and if they find that it is certified by NPOP, then it is a genuine product and no further testing is required. So that is the kind of mutual recognition agreements we are doing with different countries, and based on your feedback, wherever you want to export, I think we will be having more